Wabatele Accra FM, yeah, mommy.
FM 100.5. 100.5.
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furu kube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakachira katabin say you what you inkensen. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko.
Wabatele Accra FM, yeah, mommy.
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furu kube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakachira katabin say you what you inkensen. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko.
Wabatele Accra FM, yeah, mommy.
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furu kube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakachira katabin say you what you inkensen. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko.
While the business of the nation awaits the attention of government, all that we hear are excuses upon excuses. The most common of them being that the problems of the nation are all the fault of the MPP. Fellow Ghanaians, excuses can never be a substitute for vision and purposeful action. And can never lead to the better Ghana we were promised. The NDC claims almost on a daily basis that this or that problem was left by the MPP administration. I say to President Mills today, if you say that the system is broke, fix it.
Ebi the accommodate wom. Anthony Carlos ne Ansah ne Mustafa ne nkrofo masa da bia de achi ade sen so mu di cast ho atrantwie ye ka atrantwie a se ayi kinagate fo a omote si so a kire se so woko na wo ba cast ho de omote ho aye okusie a wayi chine no
wa mbabe abarna wum la habal nyaxsum asibir dalat kurga yo point me pergele nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah muni nyatin ban yabga ka borna ay wun ya to nyaxsum ko twekane ban la akun nana Bobie Ansah ka buhun la habal suma timban yabga nana Bobie Ansah muni nyatin ban yabga o twekane kan yarama o twene bjelba atia nyamu ba nyelo mabia nana Bobie Ansah timban yabga nyu.
Now, there are two things that I know. Remember, I'm in Yana Nakofado, and that's watcher. Before Gabriel just Dakono, nephew, Ofian Nanso. Now, Ami, I used to support Akufo-Addo. So, what happened? Akufo-Addo, leaving the extraction, and I don't think I will support Akufo-Addo. And that, in fact, the opportunity of Mayor, Mama, Fagana, Akufo-Addo, because he does not, he does not deserve the leadership of this great country. I can't entrust Ghana in hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. I can't sleep. It's not safe, and I believe that. Question, will not sleep easy with Akufo-Addo as president of Ghana. I mean, no, I will not sleep easy as a Ghanaian. More promote Nana Akufo-Addo as president of Ghana. I can't. Because I cannot entrust the destiny of this country into the hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. That's my opinion. If you want, I will repeat it. I cannot entrust the destiny of this country into the hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. That's my opinion. Nobody can sue any opinion. And you know that I hope Akufo-Addo and his men are listening, and they should take me, Kofi Kumsin, on and stop attacking others who I am supporting it. I'm supporting. They should take me on for my view.
Wabatele across your mommy.
Me church wana. Me fancy ma Fabia FM. I want Kranza West End. I want Zima on YouTube. On TuneIn. Where do we have to go? Mediana na Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Commander Boham, the old soldier, the old lion, the last man standing. We are grateful. We appreciate your support. And yes, of course, we are going to be here till 2024. I want to see Mona joining me from Manso, Tonton Krum. Paul Destiny is here. Thank you so much, Paul. McLean ni J. Soa. You are a blessing to me, Citizen Adam. Ignatius is here. Perku Blinks, Nicholas, Bami Odame. Jumadia, where your friend is Citizen Show. Ya de brawa juada brada ukwada ya wada na fiada ya homeso nyame ya adma Saturday morning de gifa gunu ye nipa bonfo adia wadia to John Jake say me problem ni de woni mu wa no tua me problem is on my way say ye ya was so baby wo ye krom ye friend Kwabena Japan enko wetnya di president abroso say pa you see wonim de ntia amanfo mo to aba ema NDC ene John Mahama no omo mfere e wo krom kura omo mfere do you know why every say ade na enye eka na yo eye video ana say oyonko kura no John Mahama eye nsira no who say wani so ade afa ompensamfo ompa de tantan ade jinjan bu o mind tan what say judiciary, what say police service, what say military, what say just what destroy bibia akufo time any dia soldier fo ko wo fufuo ye dia soldier fo wo fufuo wey what me say ye state institutions in the John wey no ani je ho wey no ani je ho. Even with the free SHS no a constitutionally mandated at the mayor no what the patapani ni bra say no where we are free challenges who free challenges na John Mahama the dollar no John Mahama dollar no nation bottom into one tete wo de nyansa de obi kodi akufo do achipa no abodam
kaka miampo ku amoasi anansio
edru akufo do so challenges Edu John Mahama so dia or incompetent. Wo yare nipa say yes e de ne kwoto ankafo. Abodam. Asa John Mahama de ono America on etwa dollar no. Nti yes e nyan bibia pepepe wo Ghana ase.
Oku amoasi anansi.
John Mahama on etwa.
Mitro kaka mi o minro
se obi anu abefren so ya NDC ni ya na niwu anasa NDC ya akono papa
kaka mi ampo
catch your plane enye plane fa asojafo na ni je ho ana ni masojafo mo ni e kasa daily
Nansimu no mfwe
mo police form pa NDC ya akono nurses teachers akufo do agu MPP no na de wo John tra ho yeah enra me ka kire mo ayi your friend say ayi lady bi wodome omo executives ni ba ko ene okoje NDC ayi card e wo frɛ ko bi so hema frɛ no wakwaji card wo kuma frɛ no kwa me ma ho nya sa do pakoko
kaka mi ampo ku amoasi anansio
me journalist for bebra wa musuro ba bi o mo yi adwuma ni nti no musuro mo multimedia no o musuro o ka bi favor and this ya ebe yi wadi ene kwa me despite no mo ho no wa mu hu wa mu nyina fili ade no maka kira mo say emma obisika ehunahuna wo me Bobie obisika ne obi platform no obi fame ehunahuna me o ade me pese me ye no na me ye
kaka me ampo ku amwase anansio
because a radio station bi na me ye adwuma ho na me free wona a radio station ru no Bobie udin ba yira na me so ye de o kire din ye ba wi me de fo asem free me so kono ha edin na mewe oman ne sai bonsam bi baji oman no a ese atisi krom ye kontokwaden
itro kaka mi o
na menya din no oman ne sai na ayede ya frɛ me neutral no oman ne sai ye na ayede ya frɛ me sai na oh journalist we die ya say bo bu ade kromfo journalist na so nko obi asem kromfo awi balao tutubotom ni
kaka mi ampo ku amwase
and also a neutral. Yes, NDC, Bunkamwaseway. Yes, MPP, Bunkamwaseway. Oh, go you. Juma, we want to be yes, Juma. I are cromphone, yes, sir. So, what's on the NDC and yet, NASA office MPP bet me in Yaka? What's on the MPP and NDC bet me in Yaka? Nimijiri say, I'm in my mambo, a butcher, your friend say, your friend say, I could for 10 times.
kaka me ampo ku amwase
no, you work for your party and we work for our party and me so here what can mama say menka I don't know at the 10 time we are support to say offer any support way we go MPP animu ase me nkwa na me hu bad in Ghana
kaka mi o mi no
munipa ba ko ya fra na okoji abo okoji abo prempe ote se wa no obedidi matam on Facebook akamia na ma fe de wo twaga binu mada pa na so something
kakamio
o something ave de usu
amiampo ku amwase anansi.
These are the realities. Asemani e ka kire mo na mo se ye boa no enie
no mfwe
so many years ko situ man fa me boa mra me. This is the person we're talking about. And I mean, who's your friends? Joy for any Abrams. Yeah, Ghana, yo. So, a bit more and Sissa Camu. And Sissa Nanko, you're not so many brew.
Kaka me ampo ku
A bit more and Sissa Cam. And Sissa Cam. And Sissa Anko. And Sissa Anko, that before bow, not video, you can care economics. Not video, your bread economics.
Kaka me ampo.
Sissa Biatia Cam. Amanfo ani abrepa
kusi anansi
afedi amanfo twa ya mpian
anzimu no mfwe
ya omo so kabi ade no so ahase na anya ne ka kire mu sa ade na enye ma menko ya adwuma ketua bi mra oh enema bia bibie so a ekoso Ghana kire mo me bia bibi so a kire mo me kire the reality me kire ade e wo fom ade e wo fom MPP supporters one more disappointed in Akufo-Addo. One more nu one ho. Na ne kan ding. Edin we ko bi so hima. Osememo. Yo. Mama majo.
Yeah.
Boko de.
Egumuta.
Mamemfa asemwe ntu dwansa edomo amutie me no eye ye friend say mami amene ni ekasei eye MPP ni kese na onfa na kira kwai so nsie dome constituency obi anu a onimi no bo MPP ni kese pa na yenwie nkomo no ubehunu ba bia nkomo no ebekwa akosi mama me say mo adwubio mi din komo bi na no na ena yesai to ankomo no so say MPP for dodo no are disappointed in an Akufo-Addo and I know nkomo ayedino you are one. ade na wo grounds ewo party no mu a ama monsa asifuma si atechem
yen say form because bibia ankoso ana me tone oma hwebe bia ne dollar adu obia ni say amamuo na fom but me de minim say me maton the color TV akoto black and white eni oma nye yen admit yesu kofu nkofu a Kwabena omu na mane no omu didie na omu complain you. Let's be real. Omu didi ni die na nka hwese onu obi aye 50,000 eni hwahin abrafu soldiers obi ono ma o pay just 1,000 Ghana yekura ye ni hwi yetimi buan fofo wo bibia e bata ade na Dr. Bawumi awaye din on kafe aden if you joke with na you no kra kan say me refi
say dollar no fundamentals no be you ama say onu de o kire mu say wo de economy no na wo de afa na de afa ada dollar no be ji wo nsam no na agu animu as na pa ho ntoma
na egu na animu eno I have to say eno na egu na animu ase Kwabena nkofu ohu na manyo. Ochina I can tell you on authority say you 2 petrol. Aden. Na me si mahama nye ni mi kura mi ye ni bi. Ba me kwa korje papa na pana che say o ye better. On
what can say or ye better as you say.
Me say governance no only MPP amamu. Let's admit it and be see. Mahama mamu ni die ye komi. Di wa wo mpa no kure mo kura de mo de maso ne mo nan yi na etiti e dan akese aden me se de o me de on complain you de o di de on complain you enti ye de ye bre me na adaw
mami musa o sa enema ekoso nyina no dome Kwabena na wo right
ane
enti dome Kwabena fo nim se kro bi so hema na ekasa yi
omunim
mami musa we what giant MPP na de so wom
majai
what hold the position wo dome da
baby
oni adjosafo na ko campaign.
Oh, most of the time campaign na mkobi. We ya amaka ebe ba be di matemba menfa ho. Ye be ba kafe e hokora mento abada ba menfa ho. Efiri otene ko obe hu attack pe beba. But I don't care.
Da ba na ujai party no.
Oh, last week ya na mti my dream.
What jai?
Simple and short.
Ukoya campaign amawan.
Yo mahama. Efiri otene ko ebe di matem kura say me obi enemy ho, but I don't care. Truth is better, but who can unya hoto.
Ya won kwa na say man for doors no my disappointed.
Oh mo doors no ba bia ese mu no. O mo so da eche o mo tirim. Ba me de me da de me ye pi. Ano no.
Mama musa asem ansa no akọ. Mompani for no say COVID in Ukraine. Ti emfa COVID in Ukraine.
Dia bay. Na Ukraine to kwa na bada bay. Ena COVID no so bada bay. Bra. Yemfa to baby. Ade anya na enye.
Proviso ma medase.
Yes.
I throw back. Wow. For picture too. Wow. Adiana e kana yo. Asai. Adiana say. Anya no nkwa Wait, asantini ba ofri ekrom. Last week, meka eye emrante omofra mi fra Santima Ponce Bobie ye pese ye je NDC card me catch omo say enka say Akufo-Addo ntime ntoa babio me ya Santini me ya MPP ni ye change narrative no ye best narrative no our Ashanti region inshallah we will change the conversation. I'm not for Jimmy Bio. Jantra amemo say. Two for amemo. Basi brama say. Me kwama mpo Kwabena Akufo-Addo de yense form na sebe ya ye beto aba ama NDC nam se masa don't sit on the fence and fence no so na agro ni bi decide or mine no ye mine or mine no e wo ho ye mine e mo bia na daw amo bia nka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ai yɛ wo Asantini yɛ wo Akani ɛyɛ adwemfin adwembɔne nkurasefo adwene apro atete ya enye emfa saa de ne nhyɛ wo tirim enante ekurom ha ɛyɛ adwembɔne ɛyɛ bayie adwene ɛyɛ titile atwam ɛyɛ adwembɔne amo bia nka saa asɛm ne nkyerɛ wo omo boa ye be kwa change narrative ye be se sankomo no e wa Ashanti region ye generation we ye be se sankomo no ye ma obia opetumi e dia eni na busuafo dia wi sika anyusu Ashanti region no we say Ashanti region and so omo doso santifo no mo ni adin no abese wo mo achi no abe wia wo man no suso kromfo awi barao kromfo ye masa de ni nsi bio masa we are political even in voter region any person mo trauma NDC this ade ne ye wo mo e wo voter region media ye wo mi aibeni media ye wo misremni masa se nipa no anya de ni ya you have a choice or alternative ye generation we be change sa narrative no ya change baako time ya sha asiase ye dede won kan ha no na o ye media ni a o de anka bi gira mfimfin o de anka bi gira mfimfin na de ndey na onye neutral na de ndey na say ye we have suffered for that battle. And media for no bebre who said no. Esa me kabi. Sa susu money no your friend me neutral no. We have been able to kill it. O come out media and then one for cry editorial commentary on issues. First pa won't me nya. Me boa. First man to be first man want media to be commentary. Ya pave way. Amba say so bia nya kokodro media na nya. Ya basi ya change narrative ni say we your generation we so no Ashanti region to aba say ya Asantifobia. Ye time we ye be change sa ade no. Ya basi sano. Sa lady no akasa no domi MC afre no wakwaji card da wie eno no wa Ashanti region na me monitor won bete pi e okro ma pi pa ya chiche mu ya Asantefo ya target Asantefo na wo MPP mu no na igbefu a wo andis mu target igbefu mo MPP mu na semfo target ya nnuani a mu susro mu be wade ya be mu krom a be kire mu say yes ya makromfo enkofa Asanteman sha Asanteman chi e me bokro no ani ni fiefo onye ye tab enya region no to one say region no munipa mbu obia umu obia your best is a narrative no yenim kasa ye ka kire enkrofo mbeti ase first ba no munim ya chase efra sempa ni e ma warning ni e ma signal ni e ma warning ni e ma signal say look ade na eba no ehu obia hweye ade na eba no ena bobia nya ena bobia ha adwene ena bobia nya ena bobia ha adwene ena bobia nya ena bobia ha adwene minim sa kwasi twum hyede da mu ahwo no awanu no ho ode me bo bebre me se Ghana de ekwo se ya kwasi twum fa ode me bo bebre me you see yeah oman yemfa nya atwom entra oman mu yemfa nya atwom entra oman emu pempen wasne pin uni ma menya adwuma 5 minutes 10 minutes pe minimisa mwachia eye mo wona mfofo MPP na mfofo amanfo anu wo ho udi upa kra bonidin ka dia kwaso okrom MPP for no sia wo mo sesai yeni citizens nkomo 0302208090 yeni citizens nkomo kakra bi na ka dia kwaso okrom e kire me MPP for akom de wo mo akom fita hello
Commander.
Yeah, for us, free.
Commander, only a Lincoln, Mr. Lincoln.
Lincoln. Oh, free. Akwetema. A home musu.
Commander, I dear you know well. They say I only Madia or Moka. Oh, media mean to about you. Now, MPP near this morning in our back. Oh, dear, who bet our Chroma, but can't tell why I disappointed. And this is different from MPP. Because, Commander, and then another catch a gun for so no one and a Nibusa for school. President Muhammad here, on Nibusa for more school, and I only degree. Who first them who did 200 and something ministers, Naya Juma. Yem beside him, the administration in Juma Benomudi, Abo Amagana. What's the task come out of Modiaco? And I never catch a bet you levy. At the end, who are more incompetent. He said, Dr. Baumi, almost every 2 weeks, or your lectures were memoir, and then that venue to me, some more close you. And Bobie, Lamin Shao, and you my woman, they said, I keep going, Papa, who beat that? You're gonna walk home and then who beat that? Say, 82, 83, you're not drought or memoir, it's even better. And let the
thank you. That's it. So we are MPP ni now I disappointed cry Fre. Omutimi nyoshi. Hello. Me losing. Yanko. Hello.
Hello.
Pacho ma o volume num na from.
Okay. Hello.
Pacho from free.
I'm free nunga from Ankrebo.
Ankrebo yanko.
No, okay, we don't know the way. What's Isaiah 32,
verse 7.
No, the one was.
My boss, Isaiah 32, verse 7. You want me to
tell about you go for the mental more be a dear chin by this time. Let me want him my home. I don't want to say a matter of back of trouble about you. So, whatever you want, near your children, they were saying, all
right.
Yeah, my baby, but fire, never from bomb name, baby, but this is
there be, and also the massa, oh, yes, with him. Almost say Abekala pass, low current. Ayagume, a one yet, a free, a wianing in a hello.
Hello. Bobie.
Pacho first of free.
Pacho Pacific as of Uncle. A friend in
Nanaya Yanko.
Me who said Ghana a member ye John phone bit me a boy mine. Cause John Evans Atamos, John Mahama,
John Edukuku for any president Atamef.
Na enipa no party no wajai party no wajai awie. Lady na me ya no interview sisi ano. Ena ai omo frefre no. Wase be nka nkyere mo se mo anyaye a obe record mo de abreme. Maka kyere mo. Wase party no momfa do me constituency no momfa wajai mesi asim krato esu biu wase mo anyaye ne frefre a obe record mo de abreme.
Dundafru tigari
adene ye kachire na mo ye kwana nungwa omadum nkania wo nungwa assignment to nkoko sister there 37 40 cities so hello aja pacho your friends of free
Aja friend bright Kasafra was so
pacho ekromu atesai na ya say MPP for no ra ho e wo krom
easy oba was so kind easy omora ho papa wa baba omuntu the Omuka is a NDC NPP na effect. And na aka omo asisi Omuka. By ento the mamusa I to SMS. Maybe ade je omo na omutuma no say na even name the 2024 na affair mama na o ta bi akunya na o aye manama dana for what so.
Meda Sibinia and this near MPP epe. Obi etimi the internal your friend say mobilization. SC Terminal 3. The same internal mobilization. And what see Bank of Ghana Hospital. Ya no mo sun komodi be o mu ni no mo si VVIP no. Oyonko gine dia no adi. Eye den na omo yepe. Hello.
Hello, Commander.
Aja, your first of free.
Oh, who been about Catanio, second it across.
Yes, second year, MPP for new super come to Womo.
Minia, one out of them, din cry. At this couple, or can say, something there. If yes, what's in any cases or this, no, I can say, some cry. Minia, will super papa. Ghana for your catcher one day. I could. Or yeah, come knowledge in no in the more family or function is a Ghana for us, dinner, yea, no punishment in your coupon or man. When you show your father or the hawk, because of that, Dante was out on the wagon at a Marco Creman there. We're Ghana for I can show you. Peter was like a way disconnecting Namoazo. The least will be the other way disconnecting Namoaza. Only Yala Lana there. Your coupon bay and I do 4 years no person. Yabot wa be yebetian wo nyokon wa akwa rest on the sister lolukon oni ade pepe dia de maganian nto wona wodi won se wo resi wo bude ni ye MPP ni ti nyama ko bona manka no won hu de e ma ne yeli yeniye si bibi ko bona se nka wo de e ma no na ele senken wa kawa obaka obaka wona na nto de ye dunu ye papa mo bunu onye ba joke another quality ye he experience people.
Sure.
Baba Manodo. Near Bia, said Nalaka, one more Biara. No, what is the president? It doesn't be a president. Not the man that has answer. Maybe one, a bit sure.
Madam say, I didn't want to be in cassette and then this in the MVP a pet. Wamunya pet.
Hello.
Pacho, your first of free.
Oh, come on.
Pacho. Pacho, what video now won't change and cover? What free? Okay, Dodo, okay, all right. A horse or musu.
Oh, Commander. This is a like the call. And call for in too. But why is Nanakumia? Why is Nanakumia? Nanu din wo metro FM de bia ene won Nanakumia. Therefore I say manya no why.
Mate. I can Kayoyo was send me message we say as a police in Penifubu a police headquarters at the Langas Air Terrace and Crawford Airport residential area Sasabion.
Egypt High Commission dime be almost share wall be.
I was sending message by Minimas and Crontino. I'm on my
I saw free after the show now.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Where the Munya Chim send me video nanny mon family may view. Hello. Part of us over free.
Good evening. Mikatasi, work I was so kind by my back book.
Okay.
No, like to look off. So, Jensa, no Casas, book. Like one side, you believe call. Now, Okaka, I want to today we are not no week at so fast for me. If you old city life, also anything on empty for 1 hour, any back on way. And I don't want to make up.
Me that's it. Kwame. Obi anye pe. Jo Mahama ne tenten ani Akufo-Addo tie anye pe. Obi anye pe. Wan anye pe. Wan eye pe. Bakade na Akufo ni Akufo-Addo amemo kra enye pe. The same MPP no Akufo-Addo ntimi mfa no ntoto President Akufo a day yanka no kra okroma me se aban bia ni wa Akufo-Addo betimi di ne ho atoto no ono ane papa aban kra biti no wano ane papa aban no a ono so kwadwofo ba kono no dia ya da bio yemfa infrastructure yemfa no emam enka asem dia ya apa ade Akufo-Addo aya ade ene se mam high nkrofo monko bu wei monko ye wei sei monko bu wei dan monchichiri wei nsa monkiri ye sei monku nipa munye sei yambru nkrofo kwasi asem nko a jimi. Apart from that, a dear babe positive, for the first time on mine, I'm Roberts to me free, Jubilee House, presidential seat, echo armed robbery. Hey,
presidential guard.
Hey,
VVIP security.
Just for the first time, it was got so Rollins time crying to see ya.
Oh yeah.
Quebec has be a soldier for the son or motier. Akufo-Addo. Now be out 40 years. And also the Australian politics. So when you see 5 years per the uncle behind 40 years why are refined no. Patapa, yanko bono, yan say, hi. Now the only nyansa say woni unu anom Ghana fo a munyina moja enam musa Ghana fo ma na to omamu enti asa woni o manfo no transfer anuafo edion emro ye de ano na bekasa unim sa nyansa no na unim sa odi ade awia a obeba betra fie na na o manfo na betra fie unim sa nyansa no chese ni nyina ne se mi wia me ne me mabekwa akotra London obi anya me maye o mo hwe really obaba akwaje aban appointment. And she will account for.
So, come for airport, Anna.
What the? And yes, she will account for. Hey, you had the mobile interpol the more back. Saga bin imagine say, you are near Janano. More Janny. You had wouldn't be my interpol, but beyond them be you do back. Oh, back down. Ubu a man say, the only one you want town for be. 2 years de ope me say ema omo enka bi da ema omo enka bi da say ai ena ye pe Kwame Jade we eto eye hwa mame nka se michiro Akufo-Addo destroy Bawumia a political career. Take this from me. What destroy no one Gabi no destroy me ya Bawumia hu but orverse adina enye yi.
True.
Oh yes. When him says 11 no kotra Peace FM no. Omo na arrangement so onko ka say 11 nye. Omo wie ya no mo fa na chidi betu krom say 11 ba. Just to tempt him say or you liar. On said and say Omo John Bodu ko kan say Bawumia so pay 11.
Yeah.
Also be ayedin. John Bodu is lying. They just used John Bodu. Omo gu nanimu ase. Bawumia omo gu nanimu ase. Na John Mahama nyame a otumi ade nyina ya no a Bawumia didi John Mahama atem sa wan fi no wan nyina no wan ka hwe no hwe ni nguase a wo no yire no hwe now why am bo
and throw him
afedi oba no ko jira ai London constituency bia nyane de nam so ukrom wale
onyade
ka ukrom wale horo ka kire ya de kura onyaye obi asende made ma me hwe date no kojo pon kroma na oye moderator 16th March 2017 Accra International Conference Center arresting the fallen city fixing the foundation
and on the Sekofo na beg special guest of honor
fatu Facebook amama na man phone should
the Bawumia na base the
almost destroy Bawumia simple me ya say nice man no ma wenum ayosa into Bawumia ka asema no ma fecha be opposite o ka asema no oba o ma be opposite o ka asema no o mu gu nanimu ase any arresting the fallen city fixing the foundation. Say foundation no do no so no ekura no said you be foundation be 10 feet for 10 feet foundation no Bawumia fix no and one was here to be 10 feet to say 20 feet the account wait wouldn't fear no more fix foundation. These are the people omo bon bibia ni omo trim osofo bia send me eye quotation Mr. Momentum Frosi a senior apostle Adujemfi o say Isaiah 32:7 na odadaafo ade ye bone oboni trim probone se ode atrosam besai mobroni ni ohiani se okanokure mpoa. Amen.
New English version I say squanders.
If you
use wicked methods, they make up evil schemes to destroy the poor with lies, even when the plea of the needy is just.
Arus Dominico Sanctum. Let the saints say amen. And as we rise on our feet, and as we stand here, you know the President Akufo-Addo governance. Let the governance stand on his feet, and there we call the Most High God.
TD 7 years ago, back Ghana, we never be
on your fucking mind.
I saw them. Hey,
yeah, you see, so what to talk to what to tax mu. Baby, be our be a tear me. Ghana for your near to say yo. What to mean for anointing when will be a. What to mean for anointing when will be a ukruma. And I want to be in Falangas in Green will be a Cromans are singing our software Neko Hontoka. Croma for near to you. Langas and Creso, my break come to Omo. More use to boys in the summer, more be bia. To more tene, Boboys net to more tene palmer, a commodine colano, Mudim Colaya Juma. nanka na dia nka mo adwo be na nwom no anka na mde si so adwo be ne ma be dia we ne abrabo mu o adwo be ni eje mi nye deni o wa ma mani abre amagana emeti wa na ma yeko amagana emeti wa na ma yedin owo abeduasa na so odi abakom enne de oni obi mpo no asoma no adwuma akuya gege
su ni mo bi de ye
yi ba ko no
kani ba ye no eno ana ne mane ye oh amagana
mame amagana metiwa na ma yeko amagana metiwa na ma yedin ai ni nyina ye kro no ya
ai ekutia we so nim ni ra asem kese ba frankensis sa asem bi we so abodi se o ekutia nim ni ra
ya se we ya amagana no kwame we
kwame abeni
dabra kwame ma brain scan bi na yinyumre na me mama oma unyinyumre ma ya ai dome MC no obi sende ne information bi mama na bama jinaye jinaye sorry oba
Uncle UPS and so document or the so we UPS
amount for send
about vetting cra
amount for send
you mu push it
make us we nyum no dia amagana no nanka odi ya kan wo aje menye de ni o wa mama ni abre
o mi ye de ni o
mama re wa kame
Bobie de ni o na mi
tinisi o wa what me abu man ama sabe even any flag for cry demonstration na mo ase akobo mo ha what be abu man ama any flag for demonstration wona mo ka say sabe o ye on mra o mo ye disabled for kwa mo fa so adidi eyeto e no mo so betimi di adidi ye no kwa mba mo beje ma mo nkrofo
Black Sparrow mo na Black Sparrow me tin nka che on hwehwe me na me say me phone na irant me ne number
mo
kwadada mo mo koye campaign in fact 2016 me ka bibia me nua mu se o mo ntia se
no mo ni ma de kra
mo ekufu aro nyame
na sabi owo de odada wa de o kan ye Isaiah 32:7
squandrels
o say eno ka kwa kira o say wo de ne techre ma eka insemde enu asum o kan the you know we are bridged no okay the expanded version
you see look at Matiamidu age
yes
the experience
yes
anyhow I would describe Akufo-Addo
yes
a spiritual
spiritual much
so we need a near who da
yes
esunsun money in any pande ye adwuma say sure unim Joseph Benjamin was Bobie. I'm struggling to listen to you and Kevin at the same time. Bremi baby amemfa. Unim, yami no si asada because see you busia wo mo ni eja where the free other where the free crash wo mo. Yeah, crash wo mo. You say let me tell you. Say wo kana kra Ghana for nim who didn't try wo nim. Ghana for don't underestimate Ghana for intelligence. So who can some the crowd they know who didn't try they know Ghana for him said the Bobie can ya no crack the Kevin Taylor can ya no crack the Mugabe no can ya the crack the akwasi a free fan mo can go kateche no can ya no crack the your friend say with the insisa come Captain Smart on the insisa come sister tikem. And say joy for na tiaka mama afedi adokunu analysis nyina na msi alla mo yere mo hommeka ye ho yere mo hommeka ye ho maza
I need to commend them too on the discussion.
Oh no omo here dey na chese nsisa kem still nsisa kem atiakam
agutia ni ro
atiakam say captain dey mi amenua etika mu na kwa say basa wo dey sisa 600 na we had 2020 or so be nin sisa or so we ma fa ni na ko we sisa de na 55 was ma fa ni na ko so wa any asade any asade Oliver Voma obebem ya ma obi bail na I prosecute and we adwane ya ngasi asem we adwane.
The same thing happened with Greg Obekaya. To the extent say IGP Kurano why contempt of court appear to court ne friend wama
ya ma obi bail na ese na udwane a enipa mo ono wadam be bosome na 290 process en be dey e udwane ye ne de na aba bumman krasefo mamuo krasini krasefo mamuo enam bun tan me kyerɛw pa me ye say pa at time kame be bona na ye win na kra me jai da bi me de nyom no akra na kame be bo sa ga no so de jifa gunu trimo de ne papa sa boy in heaven obetra last end wo sa jifa gunu no
better last
because we the pabonini papa. You see, yeah, a doma moti enka. A man for rahu okrum. A man for rahu okrum. A kufado a man for Jidia and sama oka efa mahama ho atemdidia wo di mahama no e ma for confidence cause so say obeye bibi papa bi ama oman no me say omo ankrofo a wo mu esu enya asem kuma me say okoji abo otimi didi matem for Facebook me hu ni post na me say wakoji abo wo so usu bi okoji abo prempe nam se sa usu really
na yire no ekufado ofase enti na prempa na ekufado
enti onu enumpo ni
ai ana team guy
me say enra
dada damwase
enra ana obi di Sunday me say your friend say my check here the commander say Obama opoku say welcome City FM say edidija ana kufo maji dija na airtime say party fo no nya bi ni o eye omo no abusua no ene omo
na sebe Obama poku asemo omo started MPP propaganda and agenda say John ene nti abanya ba power for 5 years 6 years ontumi nye bi interfere nka ono so ontumi kada dada mo ase anondo okebi enye
so oni dada god adom mama officially mema ben so akwaba
munia mejo so
fomboko
eho adom
de yamiase your friend say say ensuo ene nkania ne ho asem no ense dance sai bia oben
endie unia somewhere I be synchron here for the last couple of months. Okay, and see prime areas in Accra. Not that they are far off Accra. Prime areas, central of Accra. Tesano, Abeka Junction, Abeka, Achimota, Sprinters Road. They develop a part of Accra and there. Sprinters Road. You to me at to pipe for 2-3 weeks. Makobifiagbe etumbetena relationship soon because of water. Whilst we have important national issues as here discussing, we couldn't discuss because of issue. And their age yama buffon yeme bufu any Ghana Water Company PR section their inability any Ghana forbidden come out say insuna money no say inti. What just here? Takrade, the last time we were here, then my kata was sending for 3 weeks. They don't have water, and you know a bufu kra a chamene kra. Busum some remember bill.
Yes, of course, you pay.
Busum so they'll bring you bill and bill no member and so say because the monsieur be 3 days in last month, 3 days into no, yeah the 3 days won't bill. You brought bill I won't say what for you as if said them normally. Now the communication aspect, you see, it's a government company. What person may put my son and say, Ghana Water, Ghana for there, and your private sector be there, your individual person be there, Ghana for your taxes, and your come say Ghana Water company, and the company no basis assembly. It's a Ghana for now, yet a company, yes, a shot to my no. To be my issue, now to be so my church, the move, while the country out to my issue noir. Now what was saying? As Ghana for a Nidian only Magana Fonti Fediane or door only Magana Fonti and about me two show you know Dow panel now will be with that explanation. They are wrestling water. That's a fact.
Julie Belinda Obi was more than 4 months in Itakrade in Sumba.
4 months.
Yeah.
4 good months.
Why here because Obi Omudin true. But that is the reality.
4 good months.
Yeah.
And Ghana Water will not explain
between ensure and light. Then anyone
without electricity you can live. But without water you can't live.
Obi ejawo ejapade enye se oba na nsuo ni ho. Jo Mahama kra de na light no obi ankofa thermal plant bi amai and na light na dum. And no say I'll fix it, we'll fix it. And no what the year campaign dum so. It nsuo ne kanea den na who won fast war.
Now Mahama
water is life.
Jo Mahama came and solved water problems in many communities in Ghana, including at Denta, Asomani State.
For how many years?
First name tia Asomani State. Na e talk issue tankers no and the issue bre. Jo Mahama time under Collins, the other minister for works and housing.
Yes.
No, omo connect ye pipes. Some of the Chinese will be good top na connect here. And them Denta na Asomani State in issue. Obaye, you have not built nothing. You have not invested anything into water provision. So, a desalination plant on my two Nungwa.
Says you know, be from desalination. I was running a camas.
Yes,
I'm not saying, I'm not
that's all a MP boy. This no message. Nana say, Mr. Mako, that Mekawa, Mesopa, Yanko, Adecha Yanko. You find a Nungwa and Banone, a Mafrancolano, or more was a Lungu, so far get to be was your. Who said almost say no. Oh, my sis, this one.
This is your
only argument. Man say cost of turning the sea water into drinking water. No
expensive.
Expensive.
Aeroplane. No, can't be here.
But you see, you look at the value of the service that you're providing. Ghana hears you.
Ben, and so. And as a consuming water and consumption of water the most essential.
You can't go about it. It's an essential part of the living of the Ghanaian. You cannot take it out.
You cannot have the fruit.
There's no choice. After playing there, far corner, you have a choice. But what is the choice? You don't have a choice. This commonsensical.
No water for 6 weeks. Police barracks.
Me say. Just one time
police penny I send me with you.
Police for no ekuta bucket omo yere no momba air cross so lot kind of from the Tesano police station one no go air cross so akọ Tesano estate no more because you say obi your pipe o can say borehole o ni fie o Tesano ho baby into no omo ni akọ rasa ko pakuru fie akọ face you interdictional say o police no ntumi anko bank one mo anapa yan Roberts na akọ rob bank no
listen. My boss Ben, but listen, what is almost say amount for Casa Diane
it was predicted. It was predicted in the last year harvest.
And the government is not telling us anything.
Nipa or that government nano also because as a nature. Now you need Juma. Penny a wabot dam. A Greek minister. No better because as a and
then a penny to City FM.
Because a penny will say I didn't need Juma. Now Bernard what kind incompetent and also. Why didn't you cry a year Juma point and Kaye incompetent and Kaye? Number 7 Juma. Number 7 at the Chankoto. Because more can you see and you see Kwabena sometimes when you are not because Ohwe nipa ono no. Yetimi Fred Mahama incompetent, na he is comfortable. Wo de wa bon wan kasa chese wa bon se ekuro ya e bon tu hwa. Bon pa. Obi atimi akɔgye Canadian dollar 150 million. At the bar ministry mu. Safaya planting for food and jobs. And okura na nya planting for food and jobs. Hwe de nyansa na wo Joma matrim. O say ekuyafo. Me hu se mo de asoso ne sekan ado ache. Enu nti me ya de bia e fe no your friend is saying mechanization centers mechanized farms no or centers are across baby ye arable lands nyina no ebi be wo ho it may turn machines it would ye hear ne say o person do 10 acres yate enuaba ya odi bedua machines are odi be plow asase so adi ado edi a water edi a harvest nyina ebi wo ho de obekwa ne de obeya ne se obekọ asoye ho okọ asoye ho a wasase ni ebi a ye do 10 acres ya tro ye betwa enobaye no afiwe busumi wem ye twa enobaye ni wi a na aban ate aban na be sa to o say ye ade a wo kuani no wo mre so obeton eduaba no enobaye no
so by
anunti
your friend say your national buffer stock President Mills ne see
yes right or ye na dwe say or sign your friend say off take agreement with farmers peasant farmers or all the farmers no enti no udo no ba ni wi a enobaye no no akra na bedo ha wo utwa wi a ye twa enobaye ni wi a na watua machinery eka no ketua bi eno krampo no subsidized at a subsidized cost because machine no there adwuma just so that aduani bebu me say Greek minister me ne kotra GTV before omoba abamu me say full security onima de kro wa bon say kro wa bon kro full security unim o say odi enkofo be kwa kojina borders they said you say efunumu ne de enioma na kofa borders no o na agye da ni tiri we doctor or a doctor in Greek they buy certificates. What boss a crow or convert or say pottery is a cash crop. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? What Mr. Boss said? And you say, maybe I wouldn't na identify so what bon kasa a bon I just watch that. What bon kasa so be a bon one. What bon but I think that where they discuss says canon at the Koma Kojo Bantama 150 oh Kojo Bantama body and Branko, you mean film? We say it's 150 million Canadian pounds, dollars. No, Emma Kojo Bantima say, "Farmer ekuyafo ma enobaye mu." I swear, Kojo Bantima. One here that year no export obeye no because aduani be busu ama na odi sense ka we akose we Kojo Bantima so on fast 10. I'm telling you. When you remember the says we are a combe bagana ha. I do yellow corn. A corn but yellow corn. But when my dear is useless man. Very useless. Any partner will create problem na amaye no e kan ho asem. He's the same person that almost used state ska media engagement for him to provoke us the more. And nyansa some kind man me hu say onim nyansa obi ase pa ne say ya hu say cars from Burkina, Togo, Niger, ejije borders no so betonuane. Enti omo betonuane no ko. Yes. Why Jimmy unim nyansa? Ye ntimi store SHS for nya aduane. Ama schools complaining. Ama wo aban no kwa complaining bi a kire ye. Ne wo be ka kire ye say cars dey borders no so betoto ye ma ko. No, funny say cars be any borders so be. No, Ghana is importing food. Meba unim ya kasem we be 1 year or 2 years ago no kra na onim de ntia ma ne basa wo mo omo je contract no suppliers no contract no e de ma omo nkrofo right so wonya omo nipa on to aduase omo to na omo de aban no for a buffer stock what you say ana wo mo agije nkrofo nsam nwuma de ma wo mo atwetwero mo twofo
ɛna baabi wɔ ɔmo inflate ɛyɛ budget no sɛ bi awo a ɔmo inflate nti ɔmo gye sika no a ɔn sɛ nka ɛsɛ aduane no wɔde ba ansa na aban no ama osika no obi wɔ kora na ne ama yɛtua ne kaa ɔnkɔfa aduane ne maayɛ nti ɔmo so kɔ a sɛ bi a bayɛ 1 tube no sɛ bi a tube no sɛ ɛyɛ yɛmfa sɛ 5 cedis a ɔfɔ so sɛ ɔbɛtɔ no bi a bɛyɛ 3 cedis sɛbɛ yɛ a ɔba a nipa koro na ɔde contract ne maa no ɔbɛtumi na yɛ den akyɛ 2 cedis na ɛda soɔ no ɛna akuafo no gyi guy sɛ ɛnyɛ adwuma sɛ wɔbɛtɔ menu mmienu ti Ghana na bɛtɔ adeɛ no fofofo na wakonya ho mfasoɔ ɛwɔ aban side deɛ ɛne bɛtɔ ama hoho enti wɔn tɔ ma wɔn a na kyɛ sɛ gye sɛ aban no kɔ na wakɔ akɔkra yɛ aduane ne bi
ɛde ababa
yes jenene nneɛma no nyinaa no a ɔmo kɔfa firi ɛyɛ Burkina ne adeade sometimes they come and buy it here me pato yanti kroma na ɔmo bɛfa fuel every Ghana Burkina fuel nya fo nkyɛn
sisi fuel in Burkina Faso is cheaper than in Ghana. Fuel in Togo is cheaper than in Ghana. But first in the then first na Ghana foreign smuggle call.
Exactly.
Border now. Boys use motorbike at the smuggle call. But you see no, some smuggle fuel on the Bahanamo. Because it's no matter it's a fuel prices in Ghana are higher than.
So for no, what you know, you say video no mame. So we are Ghana ni na onte ya. Former PRO Edema Presby Asore say Reverend Mate 100,000 K no a oka wasem no odi intro me pacho me bebo video no netie bi we no mo de bebo cafe 2 minutes na fe de ya tears baby and say bi wa joma kan last 3 years
In fact, I was surprised when I got to know about the information, because what he stated out there to the public is the opposite of what happened in the year 2012 in June, when I was serving in my capacity as the public relations manager of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. The background of the whole story was that I was once invited, to be precise, on the said date by the moderator to meet him in the residence of one of the flag bearers, or a flag bearer of one of the leading opposition parties in this country. Okay. He did not tell me the objective or the purpose for the meeting. I got to the place only for him to hand over an amount of $50,000 to me in a brown envelope. And then he showed me his of $100,000. He showed it to me, he counted, and then he intimated to me that the purpose of that in
Finance, Mr. Kenufurata has revealed that food import cost the nation an average of $2.4 billion every year. This means that about $10.8 billion is used to import food, that is rice, sugar, sorghum, frozen chicken, meat, among other food items for domestic and industrial consumption on annual basis. This is kind of
but you see, oh, there be
cabinet and get the same cabinet.
There be. Agri Minister Tikano for Riata to Sikano fake figure almost yedi.
What did it do?
Okay, say.
Now let me go to Statistica, global statistica.com. I'll say as of 2019, food import to Ghana corresponded to approximately 17.4% of all merchandise import. That Ghana import to number import to cars, engine, near the day. Food import accounted for 17.4%. You understand? Others say this is serious business. Minister of Finance, yeah. Just 2 days ago, peasant farmers.
Ignatius now sending me. Or see fuel price in Togo now is 5 Ghana per liter.
Oh yes, I can work those ones. I have that. Listen, food shortage to hate Ghana. Peasant Farmers Association, and this is just Monday. Kwabena, and then Wednesday, 2 days ago, I read. consumers who have the means of purchasing food products in quantities have been advised to do so because there's going to be food shortage in the country in the coming days. I say, wow, what's the and yes, sir, I say, according to the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana, and this the head of programs and advocacy for the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana, my friend Dr. Charles Nyaba, Oma Safu to Yakobna, Utu was a car. She said, if you want to Otobigo, if you want to say Otobigo yellow gallons, medical safety, because in the next 2-3 weeks, you do have few never teen, you know, near Tono. Almost 15 CD in Ghana per letter because in Gofon they have lost control. Peasant Farmers Association also to be say according to the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana, consumers should purchase food items like maize, maize, ebro, rice, millet, among others, and store them because the prices are going to escalate. Minister, Doctor, these are peasant farmers, the Farmers Association of Ghana. Now, I'm saying, Dr. Naba was speaking to about the cost of living and the price hikes in the country, especially fuel prices. They quote him: those consumers who can buy and stock for 2023 and beyond should start doing so now.
And as I say to free them near Dabon to the new good them.
I said a Pharaoh, Joseph Soda and a Pharaoh Soda Joseph a Quatrasiano and Emre Nedi. Yeah, call
anyway. So what pick all these informations. Start asking yourself questions. Nebusa won't say, and he found the drew as from mine. President Kufuor time, global challenges by Mills time, Mahama time. Mahama cried here. Kufuor to me one and says, Mahama nim normal Ebola Ghana. One any bewu. I'm Obia who says, sir, Kufuor wo Ebola dro. Na on the Ghana for you now buying. COVID by ya no de bibi butu ni ti se obi oso aje ni ekọ no we eno okofa COVID ni se ni botom koli ko oba no sai frɛ no we fo ni bi se momra ne enkote nyam wo mo wodo medru ya wonim de akofa benti no se mom yenye party ombeba na mente more wo mo wono mo sa nyina pani COVID ya ba on se nose mask no dada ni ti ne wo nya ba bonsa wa ben wadi kubari wo se batakari. What's about the guy? Now, me, I did see a company for so what being Aquabi. Yes, sir. What being I mean, when you should depart. Kofa COVID now the buyer. But you see, your own brother, Ebola Keke, the way you insulted him, warned him as if so no yamba and a casa. Unim na ma Ebola bagana. Ti say your mama Ebola no ko bobo ma no gu kentem no aso afri abewura bole no do ma ba. And your mama did well to protect us. And when your situation ni nyina mu no na obattle ye dum so. Obattle dum so no na wu gu nani mu ase e wo international platforms so. And I got a diary, and when we had $10 million, when we had 10 million from 4, Mahama Cron 4, oh, from Mahama Cron 4, you, a good word from Mahama Cron 4, where we are without any evidence. And then you can't hear us some evidence into you make any penty. Then can you do to come near Boma? My own papa, only penny, what 80 years, only fair, a crank, as a Boma, I was treating me. Wouldn't try to win so want me evidence. Now, Nim says, that time, no, you won't be a friend or causing fear and panic and publishing false information. But what cried in the time because what be president and the can investigate it. The okay, your mama, never vindicate you want to go there. What be president? Oh, Yamigo Guru, He has given you, any power. Now, God has given you the power. Yes. Nyamiama power no as a president. Investigate your mama near. Investigate him. The 10 billion pounds. Yes, diaries no. Investigate him, Akufado. Investigate your mama. Your mama nyane or to Kroma on Kwabena. He is here. Investigate him. Boss of na dine mame. Uti.
By the moderator to meet him in the residence of one of the flag bearers or a flag bearer of one of the leading opposition parties in this country. Okay. He did not tell me the objective or the purpose for the meeting. I got to the place only for him to hand over an amount of $50,000 to me in a brown envelope. And then he showed me his of 100,000 US dollars. He showed it to me, he counted. And then he intimated to me that the purpose of that inducement was that we are to speak for that particular party. So in my capacity as a PR of the church, I should take that because I'll be doing the work. And instantly I rejected it and I made it known to him that by my management principles, I go by what my boss says. So if you want us to do what they are saying, I'll do it. But so far as the vehicle is concerned, by my conscience and my principles, I cannot take it. So I returned the money back to him. And then we left, he took the money and then he took the vehicle. And that was the end of the case. So I was surprised yesterday to hear about the allegation that he was making against, he did not mention the name, but all the indicators were clear. In fact, I was surprised when I got to know about the information. Because what he stated out there to the public is the opposite of what happened in the year 2012 in June, when I was... In fact, I was surprised when I got to know about the information. Because what he stated out there to the public is the opposite of what happened in the year 2012 in June, when I was serving in my capacity as the public relations manager of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. The background of the whole story was that I was once invited, to be precise, on the said date by the moderator to meet him in the residence of one of the flag bearers or a flag bearer of one of the leading opposition parties in this country. Okay. He did not tell me the objective or the purpose for the meeting. I got to the place only for him to hand over an amount of $50,000 to me in a brown envelope. And then he showed me his of 100,000 US dollars. He showed it to me, he counted. And then he intimated to me that the purpose of that inducement was that we are to speak for that particular party. So in my capacity as a PR of the church, I should take that because I'll be doing the work. And instantly I rejected it and I made it known to him that by my management principles, I go by what my boss says. So if you want us to do what they are saying, I'll do it. But so far as the vehicle is concerned, by my conscience and my principles, I cannot take it. So I returned the money back to him. And then we left, he took the money and then he took the vehicle. And that was the end of the case. So I was surprised yesterday to hear about the allegation that he was making against, he did not mention the name, but all the indicators were clear that he was referring to the ruling government. I am not here to side for one party or the other, but my interest is that as a religious leader leading a variety of groups, MPP, NDC, your communication as a leader should be ethical. You have to communicate in such a way that you not more or less affect the desires and then the afflictions of the people that you are serving. And to me, it was below the bar. But I was interested in coming out because I thought that what he put out there was a lie. And as a Christian, I owe it a responsibility to clear the air. In fact, I was surprised when I got to know about the information, because what he stated out there today.
All right. Ben, you're not
saying
Professor Martin.
It's Professor Martin that time a Presby Church moderator. Edbe two just say why or your press conference say. Intimu timu enyansafue mo wa he. Ni ade.
Tape no. Okay, you're more tape to my for.
Okay, so for a perspective no.
Okay, so yanko and yanko oba me pia to yanko.
Inti ne baby a obekoko kasa so on preach aso dem no dey good o ma so no dey good aban no so aban no ni yema besese no ama aban no etu nipa ba ne nchen se omo bom homoden e yo mani yi na onya botre.
The clergy and the religious this thing, when they speak, they shake the foundation. And it is only the church that will address meaningfully the canker going on. And they want to silence all credible voices. Now, today, we will reveal everything to you. This question has, direct relation with the pronouncements of Reverend Professor Marty. Let me tell you why people do not want Professor Marty to talk. Listen, they have tried, politicians have tried all means, all means to muzzle me, to get me, but they can't. They come with bribes, fat envelope, $100,000. Listen. I want everybody to listen. Politicians came to my house with fat envelope, $100,000, not cedis, dollars. And also with the promises that, if you keep quiet, we will give you a house at Trazaco with swimming pool. You know what? We will give you 4-wheel drive. These people were lucky. I did not have big dogs in my house. Else I would have released the dogs to bite them for the whole world. To ask, Papa Moderator, my boy one again. Papa Moderator, I then I will tell me now you release the dog. Then I will tell them, ask what they came to do. You know what? They have tried all means to muzzle me. They couldn't, and I tell you they can't. And you know what? I will speak today, I will speak tomorrow. You know the tax I pay, Osofo. Sometimes when this thing come and I see the tax that I've paid, but at the same time I said, praise be to the Lord we serve, because it's going to build our nation. Then when my tax goes, you babies with sharp teeth, you are stealing the money and you don't want us to talk. We will talk today, we will talk tomorrow. The clergy and the religion. Then when my tax goes, you babies with sharp teeth, you are stealing the money and you don't want us to talk. We will talk today, we will talk tomorrow. The clergy and the religion.
Yeah.
The papa press conference or the 2 days saying I had papa bebo aban no sombo se aban no a o se nyansafo anim no epesenka eman $100,000 ne de se na fun as bribe no kana no tum Kwabena emma oman mu beye ke aban no ma so for bribe o aban no ma so for bribe Kwabena papa udi kan bo ni tepi eye PRO for Presby Church no oti aso no headquarters secretariat ho a say asofo no asofo moderator kasa obebi a oboboabo nsen trefo ano na so sase speakers ni ade ye ama papa no kan nyansafo mu ohin a ebekọ ekire ma media ni bi ate no e no nso de betu dwa say ono de ni onim ne say papa moderator friend say on shira no wo opposition leader fie na Ghana opposition leader 2014 na opposition leader 2014 2015
Akufo-Addo
good on shira no na Akufo-Addo fie no okohoko sia no a ofi meeting ase papa de fi moderator fi meeting ase bae no na okita envelope mienu wey o say wey ye $50,000 ye fa nkotena aso no secretariat na aso no enkoso emboa kasa moderator kasa oboja gu jomama so ene jomama ban bi se aban no so no onkoso mbum ntimo PRO no facilitate media publicity ni ade no on $50,000 we fa nkotena secretariat no mboa ena ono so papa no so ne $100,000 ni so no obey fireworks no nti ono no so ne $100,000 ni ena so jeye ekotena ka mu etu ka saka na papa ne trem sada no saka na papa ne ka no na ka foforo
yeah
na papa ne trem no tu saka no koye abrant ne se we hu sika no se koye bi ekohu bium na we relevant because today asofo na aka omo anu atum Reverend Mate wakana no atum a otikroma ai kasa no ansa no oje $100,000 e we Akufo-Addo ho opposition time si say wa bemut kokono so ansa no obeje
oh say the quarter $250
$500,000 obeje
and ajwasafo akra 120
waje
on fa metroaba
plus private jet
and as they say ba ko so 50 ni efuna daka
dada damwase
o dada damwase
ne funa kan say try flight
dada damwase
so Kwabena
se me shia bon ka me dey dada damwase
bosia Ghana abo a Ghana ehu ne ye de bosia na ye no bibi sika na ko no bi nie won ne obedi Reverend Mate so ade o Presby Church won ensenhu na ono so kan okrom a Sao so for now say mo amoka se mo mpa yi levi no
mo ya
be for no won on so akwaje na $100,000 wa ho into no or person Reverend Mate fi on so be so no so bedidi
Akufo-Addo
into mo use Presby Church no as an opportunity to eat asofo a omo nim nyame asofo a nyame nakopon apo omo asofo a who are living with scoundrels who scheme to lie against the poor and twist their arms as defined by Isaiah chapter 32 verse 7 to 8, you know. Scoundrels who use wicked methods to make up evil schemes to destroy the poor with their lies. These are the moderators who are the scoundrels. No, Reverend Mate is a scoundrel just like a successor in the Presby Church. Even when the needy is just, these people continue to scheme against. What Bonibena Domama the Yom? So Domama bang that time. And then there. Why they say you be saying Ansah way? Why are buying any Mbisa? It had an every matter, Mr. Bium. It's because Busumbi are $100,000. So Ghana back call Eurobond. So far, Eurobond, we have borrowed 16 billion as a small country, $16 billion from the Eurobond within the last 5 years. Jomama, Ebetina Bemu, Jomama was able to borrow just 6 billion. More than 4 years. Name additional 1 year. More they borrow 16 billion. Ye hu na mu diskana ye. Jomama borrow ye enim ni ode sikana ye. Car power badges. Ameri aba ya. Ode be so kan ni edu so anu amu wie ye. Mo ba be mu betwa mo ho. Mo ne ejako. Chemate ejako twa mo be ye deal with as a bedi etuo. E ko sign wie ya. You say the president has been misled. Into sadia dream na wo no inside ye tsake energy minister Chemate ejako. Busi Mama boy ya odi CC hospitals ne schools wa Ghana ha no ne otwitwa akwan ne adade no mo de mo busi a mo de ma Reverend Mate ani Presby PR section ani Reverend Mate successor sa munjindi na mo mba aban no ho ban na sa ye develop Ghana kura ye pe into your software na bank of Bobosia or Eurobond. Near the Sikana Beche Mamo, $100 at the Ghana, you $2.
And that is what they are doing.
Or so for $100, connect you, or so for $100 on this city. So
no, but you see, and you know, Christian cancer, they are more no. Peace cancer, they are more no. Omu target a year a society, no more I say. Omu a union bisano
the moral society
no more target to omo
exactly
to omo no be kasa no bia
aja penis oh
so the issue they had with Jomama is that Jomama so okusi a year interchange Jaina first can bra me
entendi
John's main farmer
me that say
omo say na me kwa catch some so ye kromfo
that's right
that's right that is what they did to John.
Wow. That is and if you have such a criminal enterprise, wearing cassock, wearing suit and tie, standing before the people with chain cross down as a hook, a down
locket
as a locket. Na
I also say kai say tie as o twitwa na mo mayanka.
TDJs are down for them. And no more you chrome hano. Sikadie ani asofo no ade bo mo bra $100,000 opposition leader ko $100,000 for nchen ade oye duma wo American bank it obes kwam ben so and obenya $100,000 back Kwabena Reverend Mate ye bi say $100,000 na wo kwaji we kufu ado ho no opposition leader wo $100,000 won nchen ya wo hwehwe say kwan ben so no onfa sika no kwasa name anako bobosia no de ma
oba obewia
exactly into oba abemu owia ene e de ma omo ye chiche bi it is abanwe no sika chena ye che no eye no Kwabena they have been using money bribing people for long giving the opposition they were bribing as of for how much more now they are in government. How much more now that you are in government? How more freedom to borrow, pay bribe. So and then Reverend Mate and Tunin Kasa, appear say them. I could say, Professor, Reverend Professor Asante. Ewo offensive hine eyase. I say on the issue on peace council on can be on to me Kasa. Enimguase Kasa say. All of them, according to 100,000 Kufu at that time. Into all of them were giving pressure, saying all manner of lies against Jomama. And the economy not to pansam. Today, fuel is 10 cedis in Ghana. 10 cedis, 50 pesos. And fuel, a liter of fuel. At the another Jomama time. Ye turn 3 cedi near the idea. Ye boy 3 cedi no boss. And then ye turn 10. What one what to Reverend Santa besides say you are a person bisawa you say it's the na me chairman is am here chairman.
Say so on tofu Onyakupon. In the American
so
you see, unless you read beyond the lips.
You read between the lines.
No, right. You read beyond the lips.
That's right.
And you see, I can't language you don't use. And what Casabiano, said your music, Kurano. And to just him, or no, because I had. What was up yesterday?
It be mean that money.
There be. What was I?
Oh, did he?
Because our coupon, I'm supposed to be the coupon 50,000 and Guamo Camu, or do baby a goyo, fee, Yabogum, and the Regadi.
About you, maybe I'm from what or my Ghana.
I don't catch us a first lady, not all yet a peace council. Chairperson, no one yabini, in Tina no or Casano. And ne, on yet a peace council, you Ghana citizen who did. After no or ye Ghana ni into no or what peace council na and say or ye foreigner.
No bamba.
Yes, because they consider John Mahama as a foreigner.
Yeah.
On an also don't man FM ka on an ni AD on mine so. Ai Oslo usune aboa paponom.
Osafo Africa ka bi.
We you are.
Osafo Africa say Ghana hanom na ni say resources no wo regions na was south no ntin kan say ma obi a the region no resources ni for ma no very good to come and lead.
Very good.
Resources no do no hwe egudie na was asase mu no enye dipa na ewo mu no ene omo contribution to the national growth yeah no.
Mauni amna listen who tie PR we a video no et you say
kora nyame nwanwa say PR ni kasasa because media sebi we be kan ade animasem there be am can sembi na and people don't take it seriously. Peace Council ekufodo netie aglo ekufodo netie now this criminal enterprise no almost start here nyane. They built it in such a way say they will get the ears and minds of the Ghanaian people. And you know, if you look at everything around them is overhyped. Nipa wajin ya ose oye sofo no. Wo ye demon. Ena ye se pataku a wafa odwan enwoma e de afira. Pataku oye demon. Where Professor Mate midonyame. Se Professor Mate kura adwen se heaven krampo e wo wiasim ha. Sereme. Onyi ni. Onye Kristo ni. Nyankopon nimu no osi botro bojo no obefe na fa nanum ya fe na fa Nyankopon fe na fa nanum da na unim sankofo ye se ne Nyankopon bo obonsam osi odi anwene a chese emu ode Nyankopon ka se mede organ ashe obonsam mu a you should know how Satan was created. Yeah. With the best of voice, melody, with the best of oratory. Oh, yeah, omo kasa. O kasa on asem no ase say one year asem no ohun say you kan no. Who are you that you will not be convinced? As at the time I walk in Ansah mu way no, Yeah. Now o kasa in relation to airport, or see we do airport at any time. I say Okrase airport. Yes. Okay. I say Okrase airport. Yeah. Saturday na John Mahama nyansani no. Na o see airport terminal 3. Na o see. Yeah. It was being built at that time. That's what I'm sure. They knew. It's not as if he didn't know. He knew. Said John Mahama was using the money that he should rather give to them, no, in building that facility. Yeah. And until no or come and I ya say you okrasi nyoma no ye no okrasi opeso ka say John Mahama say o you okrasi ni say o si terminal 3 no office kan mra omo nkodi. Exactly. I said yes. And until no or can okrasi airport just terminal 3 no and or reference wo John Mahama adua koso say first kan bra ni ekodi a wo dey see okrasi airport. This is the armed robber that we have had as a moderator of Presbyterian Church. I'm surprised say binum jaye. I think was it Kojochumbu.
You didn't know this how.
Oh, you see, you cannot have anyone that is better in that place. It's a cabal.
That's right. It's a political cabal. I hate to say the judiciary. It is a political cabal. Right? Until society pay me and say na you do TSC wono. No mo kwa na abere Ghana ha. Ama for papa no na me papa de dey me papa kan papa wo say get ni titu Ghana skaso. Wo de yakosi na say enu nti no ni kwa say wo dispense justice. Because you are dear me wo mu. You call these Matthias. Wo bi papa oni de oyeye. Na ka say Ghana ye gene kwan ben so. Mudi nipa miense tia kosi wo say omunti no you don't even want to dispense justice because role is a ku ebinu ma me ne obi papa no na Kwabena Japan na ne papa tisi wo no ye de ne ma ne
da yo mo ankobo no e wo party office
ai ne ka mudi sika twa ne ka time e papa ne ka glass agia fati ala Roma e so mudi ne papa tiasi ye friend is Supreme Court
e dey politics
Hey, look, let me tell you, God has never spared them. God punishes them, and it is to their 10th generation.
Inshallah.
I tell you, God has never spared them. He has always punished them. Their punishment, no. Look, they come in sickness. The two months when I'm not when you're true. Your friend is saying a kidney disease. God punishes them. Yes.
Area.
Echua amone dan.
There be echufare. Eguha.
Jufare. Okay.
Mean to be more so that you see.
Okay.
Because we are a chief Julius Zebra Baba former Kwankafo.
Godfather.
Baba former Kwankafo.
Oh, Kwabena. It was a systematic thing. Yeah, almost said that say okay, aglo. What you want to as so far me the I used to quote the scriptures. Say they don't qualify to be suffer. Yeah. You can't. You cannot qualify to the your friend is saying aptitude test of 1 Timothy chapter 3 1-8. You can't qualify. You can't qualify. We Pierre Nika Hasano. You can imagine say us at the same time na woyes abone no. And ono said I could chat to John Mahama, so said John Mahama na eden abone. Omo di bi Akwawe former Northern Regional Chairman of the MPP. Bugi Nabu. Emma we be here press conference. Akwanu Ofrino. Hamid. Hey, atna press conference na see you soon. Say
last minute.
Omano say na I depraved.
Ghana has been so depraved.
And the way now omo be kasem no and soon na omo de bra so no. Hwe Nyankopon otwiaka o. Sometimes people don't say busa ho say Akufo-Addo ne papa ne papa. O si hotel yemu adwuma di ho mfaso ne ba no ameton waton we omo brunya pade agu ho omo hwie sika o mani sika and me say high rise buildings om this can here no Kwabena me say there are properties if I show you you will marvel o mani sika o omo timi kwa de loan sika ne kura medru Ghana ha. They take monies in the name of this country. They hide the monies in tax havens. Since Kani Bedroom House, they find dubious ways and means to take the monies into their coffers and start building high-rise buildings. They are building. They are doing structures that you won't even think, say, somebody, a private man can ever have that thing in the name of, say, government. They are building it for themselves.
Airports, Terminal 3.
Yeah.
And also free.
Yeah.
The mindset or the car ukrase.
Yes.
That they never liked it.
Yes.
When you say idea flash room trim. When you say John Mahama AC Central Market, or more high a good form more raw.
How much twice?
A pound from or the young one.
A raw
naked.
Yes.
You want something?
Yes. But Muhammad,
you want something?
These guys.
Bro Muhammad Nia wa Kumasi say, you say Muhammad ne Onuya Ibrahim assassin omu si say stadium ma mom hu so bedroom.
Yes.
Say dining hall.
Yes.
No mo kwa tena wa didi. Omu ko han krofo mo ye saa de no.
Man Kwabena kan krofo. Me oba ne ba ku minimu no. Ye wo su wa yi ase. Sika.
Can you imagine?
One was that video no.
Oh yeah.
One kasa oba no si wo su wa yi ase. Wo be han na no wakosu. Obi wo ane maame awu, onim su. Etu obe han no wa yi ase a no wakosu ama no. Sa ma no okọ han wo mo. Ma o mo ko tena edwakese anim. Pa o mo ho. Esu ma cameras wo.
Just to stop Mahama.
Say Mahama sa nti wo yesa na Mahama akoma na chese ne ene munyai se ye kosia de amom kura na omo so mo pa
ene insecurity na biom mo enjai
na chese nko ajai
nti ojai no ase aba be di na tema on di asantima on wahu
enu nti omo sheda ko han ko fo ko twitwa agya tu edwam mesi nyankopo otwiaka ne ka hwe ewiase me ha yi sebi a president for ma uhu omo anu ahu papa bi uhu se president Benny Oba se utimu se some sobriety bi ne ho se ne ho akona we ye passe hwe nkom kono achia broshe na nu aye ne bibi na nu ne abia so aso ni obi ko ni wiase ko nyankopon na ne wo ko obetwe waso te se fero na woni begu ase
etifo muteme eya na mebusa me ho se matenum sedem otabelnum sedem dia ekoso no eyo mu buso mu questions dia esi no ya na mu busa se ede na esi wo mate ana omonte oma kaibi ana wo mun kaibi omunim ana wo munnim Mamembusa saa de we otiefo pa wo tie me. Se ye di suban we achichire oman. The next 10 years oman no ye fa na bewo. Eya Professor Matese on de wanyina wie enche no okọ. Kakra wanya no a eye. De besi won chirima abrabom bia omfa ho. But mami musa question ni bio. Bible no mo kan no se unya wiase japade nyinara. Na shiro kra. But the question to them is unya wiase japade nyina wani je na so oman no bo. Emfa so be pa na abenya. Ya de bi enkyere mo quick one. Mede Dr. Osajefo Kwame Nkrumah asembia wakaye. Mede ato ye page, ye Facebook page. And I read. And I quote him. Ghanaians are not timid people. As has been suggested in the foreign press. Far from it. Far from it.
That's right.
They may be slow to anger.
That's right.
And may take time to organize and act.
That's right.
But once they are ready to strike and strike hard, it pays no one to tamper with Ghanaian freedom and dignity.
That's right.
Unquote.
Powerful state. Time will come.
Mamenya Juma we say thank you. Mebo eye Jomama adiebi amam. Documents we and some wum papa. World Bank projects harsher times for Ghana's economy. Ghana's economy showed signs of challenges even before COVID-19. World Bank says so. Ghana's return to IMF key in restoring its B credit rating. Fitch. Then Fitch Solutions Ghana's growth rate to moderate to 4.8% in 2022. So these are some of the issues. But quick one, Yanko John Mahama in 2020, bad to worse. John Mahama predicted in 2020 election say the 4 years was very bad, giving power back to Akufo-Addo back to back. Yeah, expecting very worst moment.
The economy is doing well. Even if we were to overlook the mismatch between these claims and the very visceral suffering and pain people are going through in their daily life, it beggars belief that the same people saying this were only 6 years ago dismissing any linkage between the welfare of Ghanaians and economic indices. They said then that they had visited the markets and were not experiencing single-digit inflation prices in those markets as we would dictate. They insisted then that the best way to measure the strength or otherwise of the fundamentals of the economy was to look at the exchange rate, for its depreciation would expose the weakness therein. These days, however, even as the exchange rate depreciates to very worrying levels, they say, the economic fundamentals are strong. Beyond these spirited linguistic acrobatics, the plain truth the plain truth, which we all see and feel, is that the Ghanaian economy is in deep crisis. At the micro level, we feel the heavy impact of a troubled economy when we go to the market and find prices of basic items rising with alarming rapidity. We also feel it when we go to the fuel station and find that the already high price of fuel has increased once again. We further feel it when our rents are increased, or when we get onto truck roll and find that fares have gone up because of increases in fuel prices. Importers feel the pinch because duty at the ports have become almost impossible to pay due to the amount of taxes slapped on them. The daily struggle of Ghanaians to make ends meet would be impossible to recount in one address. The question we ask, however, is how have things moved from bad to worse so quickly when we're promised a much better and more affordable standard of living? I would say this is the direct result of the mismanagement of the Ghanaian economy by its current managers. The present economic decline is even more shocking when viewed against the backdrop that this has been the most fortunate government in the history of Ghana in terms of the quantum of resources that it has received. After inheriting an economy that had made remarkable recovery from the shocks of a protracted energy crisis, commodity price falls, and much lower oil revenue, this government has brought this economy to its knees in ways that are totally unacceptable. The economy is doing well. Even if we were to overlook the mismatch between these claims and the very visceral suffering and pain people are the economy is doing well. Even if we were to overlook the mismatch between these claims and the very visceral suffering and pain people are.
So, Ben, quick one. Yeah, stories ni baby, and then you touch on when you so as far back in 2020, in October, and John Mahama Esha says or predict idea eba that almost mismanage or minus kasem and ochna almost response rebuttal to him almost didi na tem yebeyi ni nyina applying it back to them what they told him until say Nancy and almost atum say I didn't say I say 2020 na Ukraine for ne Russia no mu didi bom no mu nya atamfo that's right who twa mako Norway who Ukraine ne Russia no mu frantoma ba that's right no mu nya atamfo so but mami nya quick one what your John mama way back in 2020 and what is happening today what do you see
me that say o share and someone President Mahama a kind 2020 even before then 2019 even as late as last year and the beginning of this year and some waka inka or you be a on your politician inka beka every friend say or your prophet so inka on yes sir or ye omampeni bi da and then if you no be presidency dia ka beka say pay honhom on so e be a prophet ngosra was no so here just last month Mama eka sembi now all the lectures now no Mama okutu figures pointing out where we are going disaster na econo they were based on fact World Bank report near that day. Now recently he said something that was 7th February 2022 7th February he said that swallow what is left of your pride and let's dialogue to fix the economy. Mahama to Ekufuado.
Come again.
Mahama says, swallow what is left of your pride and let's dialogue to fix the economy. That's Mahama's statement to Ekufuado. This one, he wrote it on his Facebook wall. A long thesis. Now, me read the actual. Now, me left one quote. I say, create a platform for urgent and constructive dialogue among all the stakeholders with a view to fashioning out a robust set of policy responses to the economic challenges before we get to the point of no return. Mahama say, for a meeting, all the relevant stakeholders in Yembesia, near Ghana, your books ni Onfa sekani bi nsie onfa document ni bi nsie e ka ya de ni nie sika yeso se be ni nie ye nya levi sususu nie enti situation wo mu no be se na ye fi amona ye edemu no ye be film efi na wan ye ne saa na yankoye saa meeting no na ya ndwendwe o ma no na fa bibi enti ya enche bia o man no be do a point of no return Kwabena, here we are. Wednesday, 16th March. That Mahama aka semno 1 month, 1 week. Echi. Kwabena tie. Mahama kai 7th February. With 16th March. Tie de Kufuado kan. We are all going through difficulties. Let's resolve the problems together. Andra Osia FBN Bank for a Flagstaff House. Or say, we are going through problems together as a country. We are going through difficulties. So let's resolve the problems together. The Kufuado only why they better say I resolve issues together. On in the cabinet. When Mahama said this on 7th February, no more to Yampia. Omudinatem. One more. Suma gabi mo. And I bet church on Facebook and Twitter say, you put bidding economic dialogue. And yeah, my Mahama says, yeah, for Mahama, and you see the Mahama standard. And then, Ekufuado ko see ABM bank manager mo fi South Africa na de ba ya. Ko see omo dia, any dia. Muma ye na ye oman for muma ye nkambo mu na. Ye discuss how to resolve the problems together. On the way. Mahama called for a national dialogue to fix the problem of the country. Say no ko yes senti. The time number so wabra na dum so ne ade wa ye peska abet talk car power badges ne ade na. That time na car power badges no more build. They take time to build those badges. So next kasem no I say call now to be delivered on time, they must be resolved even as the economy was going through challenges. They say and
another intention of the Senche issue is say yen discuss issues in public. Transparent. Problem now.
Ya to suffer was some of
that. This year, kasi yakoto America, ya church much Ghana for the reason why.
Exactly.
But such a level much ya. Uti.
Embody.
We dem come baba family.
Embody. That's not.
We dem come from baba family.
Ya be say coffee. Ni ya be say police station. Ya be aluta bi.
Ya be say. I'm going to go.
Mahama 7th February. It took you 1 month, 1 week before.
I can't hear.
It took you 1 month, 1 week before you can respond to Mahama positively. After using Gabine, Osoboma Pokwa Semone, Kwabena money, Tasnite Tokomo to a yam on social media say, yeah, per economy, confirm a trans idea economy. Mahama, if you go for the opposite, if you don't go a national dialogue. Akufo-Addo, the fundamentals of the economy has exposed Akufo-Addo. The foreign exchange market has exposed Akufo-Addo. The price of fuel on the market today has exposed Akufo-Addo. The price of the dollar, the pound sterling, has exposed Akufo-Addo. Embaumia, Intiende, almost say, Akufo-Addo say, we should all come together. We should all come to Jubilee House. And you talk about Mausa Bede. And you know, say, you talk about Mount Moore, the economic revolution.
Omumbusa is Ankoma. And your friends occupy Ghana say, to almost so option, they say, alternative very normal day back during their demonstration. Or see, he works like a boo. And that's the reason why
the government. The taxes, so the government must also work like a boo.
You should think. It do the also their offer.
So if I say to the Muslim,
I was watching. What
this government has finally come to a position, and the Mama say we will soon get to a point of no return. Yeah, come on. If you don't take care by June, you better fuel 20 cedi per liter.
Yeah. This is a very broad topic, but I think Titimu Kakrana be able to say a better switch idea. I remember say, Abawe a very lucky government.
Oh yes,
because Abawe on to crude. Mahama was buying crude.
That's right.
Ubi on to crude, and if a power thermal plants.
Ghana for any power no. Ebinum ko heaven crown o ma tran to. Hwedium dia mamo. New Petroleum Party MPP.
I disagree.
New Petroleum Party.
I disagree.
They party MIA. New Petroleum Party MPP.
Yeah, semo. Party na ise dia. Oh, just akwade gu animu ase kwa ma se say no.
Ready Yakufo.
Yeah, semo.
Yagwe.
What your friend is saying, unto crude. West African gas pipeline, yeah, gas if in Nigeria. She say, as soon as will be a my
gas.
Nyansani, Ninimdini, why yet Ghana gas? I must say no. Gas now, near 2 oil, I flare no. Say, yeah, but 2 gas no, at the power thermal plants. It will power who follow. Say, ne how pan is saying. And yes, a Bob was canoe the akoto crude. And what I say, yeah, thermal plants in the crown, Ghana's cap. It Akufo-Addo has no reason. But you see, what sometimes gets me so disturbed as a Ghanaian, and it's a Kara. But I am as for mine is here, you know. It's nothing to do with management and not BBO. Kara, Nipa bomutrimu pose, they will steal the country resources
and destroy it.
Oma bomutrimu po. There is no way someone can tell me, say, the monies Akufo-Addo borrowed, no, Abagana ha. It's never true. You can have 270 billion enter this economy and still fail. I can't trust it. Says can any Ghana ha. Any Emma ha. And it is Ken Ofori-Atta and his brother Akufo-Addo who have stolen all those monies. They know where those monies are. A self-inflicted hardship.
Yeah.
Self-inflicted crisis. Yeah. Because they have stolen all the monies. Busiano omoboy enru Ghana ha. Because then
it's sad, eh?
It's very sometimes I try to be very restrained. Because seven prediasa. We also have children we are nurturing. But so be papa Jimia. Na affected wo, na affected enchirima. Na who say adie we just say ebe kwara then to end it share John Mahama on say enye say ebia mempe say meye too particular about I mean can make because I don't want to be so particular about the church. Oh yes, it's a good church. Assemblies of God is a good church, just like Church of Pentecost, just like some other churches. But the leadership of so many of the churches that were good in the past and are saying sorry now. But Nyankopon and Mahama Sum no. O Nyamia na sem no kre. Kwara o kan sem bi time a wo fra ban mu. O say posterity. I think that posterity is the God that John Mahama worships. Posterity shall judge him. So I to say Yakupon ni me won temu asem.
On hwe me no ntem.
Yes, onni me no ntemu asem. Entra mu digu me so. Enimguase a mudi gu me. Enioma a mo kafa me ho. Boni a mudi di me. Ade a me nya mo se maye. Mo se me ye kronfo enne Akufo-Addo na ne tomato ati bini a obi ehu. Ohini tomato bini ne hu nani maguase. Every day of Akufo-Addo's government glorifies the name John Mahama. It's a glory unto the Lord that John Mahama serves. Every day, sorry, I see Akufo-Addo name and penny biano. Sadano, it eulogizes that name John Mahama. Because a man Ghana phone who say, this man was at work. But Akufo-Addo, he is just that man who is just useless and waste. He has wasted the time of this whole country. He's a waste, a public disappointment, a public derision. He is just a waste of our time.
And on that score, so I Ghana ni a dumb yamotemenka pick it. Institutions no one by one. Oko dana ji. Fangume suene busa on say. E de be pa na Akufo-Addo aye no ngume suemu a eye so significant. E chen de John Mahama ye. Oye bad time busa on free SHS no de ina aye wo pa no. Ushi akola na busa an say o was in comedy mi se mo form 2 so mo se mo form 3. Yes. That day, me read hoy. Akola no so on wonim so form 2 so omudu school mo yes so o mo form 3. Ti on the afanisa. Just pick the financial sector. Pick the financial sector. Tell me, a day in Akufo-Addo aye so significant. Apart from say yengu enkrofo chinchim omonsa, ni enfes kan enko ba bi fa ko, ni yenkote bank ewo ye ye dimu. Tell me. Kopmon Park Stadium John Mahama see a crow mako match was no. When to me I'm fixing it back. I'm here no car somewhere to Ghana Nyagro. Obi the internal mobilization SC Terminal 3. Onya a chance opportunity no. Or some private one ketu ebi na ye you bet me a top private jet ni yentwi. knowing say sa VVIP for no so special place e terminal 3 wa Joma Messi you know but bonenti obi an use di ombe use bi a Bank of Ghana internal mobilization no the see Bank of Ghana hospital yeah omo no beto ya omo sinka omo ye VVIP ka omo no yare ane do omo ko ka Ghana ni bia nko hobi enti nyabuta na anadwe okoda wo de adwindwini sa niema we nyina wo ye ne busa se enti mfie num no dakro ye be ma sika akọ eye PFG mu ne busa se enti sika we si achiche ma ye kura Ghana fa sanke ni nwie yo nanso ye nya aduane busa ho se adenti na desalination plant no ya dum no osisika ya omode be ye service a produce nsuo no ne boarding say nipa no nya bi di kofru wiem hyen etimi fa oba Africa Canada maneba oba ne lesbian friend edi wom kokumase echirigi wom ani edi funadaka ba efunadaka ho empemaduonum you see say ye ka asem ya ye nka ne sabe eye anytime so yen kan se nkoda ne nye yesi aboa no ka ni bre yaw se yen chinchin krofo nsa ensase nanbo director sunyane school ye gu a whole school aton asase na ma no ye twitwa aviation lands CSIR na adwumafo gumontri so se aban ni twitwa ensase fa amanfo do mo se bo wo mo yem Jean Nationalist Clinic was say diabetes our being don't pay more abin branon sayare quick credit investment microcredit limited bosia bonkwa omo ya de keke Noble Trust Dr. George Donko baby a obi amechiawo doctor say eba say bia kidney problems liver problems about to be fair through no abeja yaresa Angfo Enterprise Our number is 0244 589992. Woman the Aye Connect Cosmetics abegudwaso. Misraw 100 Ghana cedis pe niam abese sako akoton. Anso enya biedi. Prostafate capsules John Soboko. Solak Mr. Aso Chai. Zepman capsules panyan obetene de. They mean to be in cramo.